If you're a lover of fruits, if you love fruits, like me personally, I love fruits. A farm of fruits and vegetables in the northern part of this country, Uganda. This one is not very ready because I've been pruning these trees you're seeing with my daughters here. So if you love fruits, this is a fruit, but it's not very ready. It's not yellow in color because we've just got it here. I still have more. They have been falling off as I'm pruning this tree. So pruning is very important. So everybody out there who loves fruits, these mangoes, the guavas, the oranges, all those fruits, if you love eating them, there are certain things you have to do, including pruning at least once a year. Reasons for doing this, they are various, they are very many. But number one, why personally I do this pruning for my fruits at least once in a while. Number one, to control snakes around home. Whenever a tree is very bushy, because me, I farm my trees just around home, and sometimes you can find around home is all bushy because of the trees. Like when you look here behind, it is all leaves are all over. We've been just putting them down. So pruning is very important to control snakes around home. Like for us who are staying in a village setting, you may find snakes come up to these trees around home. You find their skins have been shedded off, and you're like, wow, all these things were here. So the only way to control snakes near home, please, if you love fruits, if you love farming fruits, do pruning for your trees. It's very important. Fruits are very good. Farming fruit trees, I've enjoyed it because trees, they give us a shade. Like where I'm standing is a bit hot, but when I turn this side, when I turn here, it's under the shade. So they give us the shade, then it is also important to have them. So if they can give us the shade, the fruits like these ones here, this one is not very ready, I've just got it here. If they can give you the shade, they can give you the fruits like these ones. They also give you medicines. Even these leaves here, they are medicines. These are mango leaves. They are medicines for our bodies. If you use them properly, they are medicines. I know what I can do with this, and you get better. So trees are very important. They are medicine. They give us the shade that we need. They are also for fresh air. We get fresh air from them. Then they are also medicines in our body. So farming trees, especially fruit trees, it's very, very, very good. But we are doing pruning for our trees once a year. Reason being, number one, controlling snakes. We want to chase out snakes from our home because whenever it's cold and the sunshine can be hot during the hot seasons of semi-arid areas, it's very, very easy for snakes to come and look for where a shade is to take refuge and get some cold breath for themselves. So we do the pruning to control snakes around home. Number two, why we always do pruning for our fruits. Whenever you prune a tree like this one here, I've pruned and you can see bigger trees which have got off, which have cut off, like here where I'm standing, bigger branches. All these ones are going to give me firewood, fuel for my cooking. So if I need fuel for my cooking, I have to do pruning once in a while. So that is number two, why you have to do pruning for your trees. Number three, which is also very important, why you should prune your trees. Whenever a tree is pruned, like you see here, branches are off. More fresh branches are going to come up. They are going to grow. And whenever new branches come, fresh fruits are going to come. You'll find these fruits are very many that we even, the humans, may not even consume and finish them, but also wild birds will also come and enjoy some. So you find fruits should be pruned to produce more. They'll be able to get some good sunlight going through them. And when the sunlight goes through them, you'll find they bloom properly. All that bloom, because the blooming, the flowering, when it gets some good sunshine, you'll find they are going to fruit, to give you a lot of fruits. The fruits you'll eat, enjoy, share with the neighbors, and you farm effectively. So pruning trees is very, very important. You prune your trees, it also controls some infections which would have come on your trees. Like when you look on this one here, if you can look critically, there are some insects which are walking around. I don't know whether they can be seen, but there are some insects. There are some insects which are walking around here. So these insects which are walking around here, they came on this tree because we had taken some time to give it some good pruning. So it will control infections on your trees. Make sure you prune once in a while to control infections, to get good and better shade, to control snakes that would have disturbed your trees. Also, this pruning will give you firewood, fuel for your cooking. I made for you a video that in semi-arid areas, some people farm do cook with the cow's dung, the cow's poo. People cook with the cow's poo to cook food. But when you look at this cow's poo, the smell that comes out of it, and people are going to use it for cooking, no. Please farm a lot of trees, fruit trees, give them good pruning like this one here. We have pruned ours, and they are going to give us a lot of fuel to do the cooking. It will also control snakes. In semi-arid areas, we have a lot of snakes, those big black ones. There are very many. And of recent, I got one, but it was only the skin which was left behind, as you can see. So that skin, but being a woman farmer, I wasn't intimidated. I was like, this one, I think now since it is the skin which has remained, the big snake has gone away. But I sensed that I needed to do some pruning, like the one we have done today, to make sure that those snakes, where they could come and hang and even leave their skins, it is gone. So since this part is gone, we are going to be very safe at home. Farming with the Christine is very important. It's very healthy, and we are going to learn a lot together. Subscribe to this channel because it's only here that you find the cheapest, the easiest, quickest and best methods of farming. Farm with Christine. It is just lovely being here. I love you, my family. Thank you for farming with Christine. Subscribe if you're new here and you're meeting me maybe for the first time. I'm a farmer for fruits and vegetables in the semi-arid areas of northern Uganda, and we are here to create hunger-free communities because semi-arid areas, they have a lot of hunger, malnutrition, poverty. But all these things can be worked on if somebody has food on the table. So we are seeing how we can create cheaper ways of putting food on the table through fruit farming, vegetable farming, and things of that kind. But today we are pruning, and we are showing you the reasons underlying this pruning of today. Thank you. But above all, be blessed in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. See you.